this is the buyback range. So what you do is you go just above it. Right there is your buy. See it?
Yeah.
So
Got it.
So what we're looking for is good key areas, right? And this is, this is what we talk about with Jimmy and Nate and others is waiting in the weeds. So this is the weeds because eventually it's going to want to pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Well, guess what? If you're buying on the pullback and then it goes up, breaks VWAP, goes back up to where it was, you made all of this money. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep. So if you guys were to look at the L2, down here is where people should be sitting, right? This is where you should be at. So if you were looking at, oh, what's the next point of entry? It's down here. But scalpers, as we know it, you guys can hammer it off of VWAP because we already know if it's above, it's bullish. And if it's below, it's bearish. So that's why I will tell you guys, wait until it breaks VWAP on a scalp or puts or a short on resistance or go long or a call above resistance. Does that make sense? You see how all of this is starting to tie together?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So part 2 of your question bucket last night on the aftermarket was, how do we know it's not going to go lower? It's a great question. We don't know that, but what we do know is if it falls below and holds below this area, we don't want nothing to do with it because then you got to start looking at, well, what's the next major area, right? So then we start looking at, well, where are those at? Well, you can see here, if this pulls off of this range, it's going to here, right? So I don't want to be in that. So right here, you can see this is obviously then can pull back. So then, and so if you guys heard me last couple of days, I'm giving you guys ranges. I'm like, hey, if you enter here, great. If not, this is another area. Because if it continues to fall down, you get out. Now you wait for it to hit this other area. Boom, hammer this for the drive back to the upside. So really, it's about these quick moves. If it doesn't go your way when it's supposed to and it breaks that major level of what would be considered here support and falls, you just get out, look for re-entry. This now is your next move. Now you can ride this from here